When one door closes, another one opens. I know this is a saying that a lot of people have heard throughout their whole life, but it is a true saying. But the one key element in this saying is believing in it. You have to believe that when God take you through something, he got you going through it for a reason. And to you, it might seem like your world is crumbling and things are happening out of your control that you can't control. But if you have faith in him, then he will see you through whatever it is that you're going through. We see in today's time where people are struggling, just making it off of whatever they're living off of, whether it's job income, whether it is a disability income, whether it is self-employment income, whether it is business income. We all are struggling at some point in various areas. Some people are better off than others. If you have a cushion or a little small nest egg in order to rely on, then you'll be better off than someone who doesn't. It is how it is when you look at the overall picture. But sometimes people are actually living from paycheck to paycheck, from day to day, to situation from situation. And what does that mean? Seems like as soon as you get out of one situation, you're going right back into another. And that's kind of how life in general operates. One storm it leaves, another storm develops. And Yolanda Adams made a song. Um, I told the storm, you ain't gonna last, right? But that song is so powerful because it speaks to so many people. No matter what it is that they're going through, you got to speak to that storm and tell that storm that you're not going to destroy me. You're not going to tear me down. You're not going to leave me worse off than where I was because I serve a faithful and wonderful God. God never says that you're not going to go through trials and tribulations. In fact, it's the trials and tribulations that make you into the person that you need to be. Um, some people will resonate with that and some people won't, but they don't know your story, right? They don't know what it is that you had to go through to get where you're at or where you're going through. They don't even know what you're going through unless you share it with them. But that's why you have to be so mindful about things because God will try you, He will test you. And a lot of times, when you're going through the storms that you're going through, it's because He's trying to see just how faithful and just how much trust you have in Him. So, the more trust you build in Him, not man, man can't do this. Man, people are coming to your lives to offer you encouragement or to share their testimony, so therefore, testimony can be somewhat inspiring to you, so that way you can make it through yours. Because we go through things not for ourselves, but not just for ourselves, but we also go through things for other people. So when we share those stories, it can resonate with another. And then they can be like, I remember when I was going through that, or I'm going through that right now. And it's because God has sent a message to me that allows me to push forward or continue on. But I'm going to let you know God does not shut one door without opening another. And the door sometimes that He opened don't necessarily mean it's going to be better than the one that He shut initially. But it does mean if you believe and trust in Him, He's going to pull you in a better position than where you was when that last door closed. But you have to know that it is God that is opening that door for you. Because although the devil is not all knowing, he does listen and he listens well. So he hears your complaints, he hears your troubles, and he hears your struggles. That's why you heard a lot of older people, and that generation is starting to pass on until eternity. But you heard a lot of older people say, go into your prayer closet and just praise to the Lord and just tell him in your praises. You ain't even got to speak it out your mouth, but just speak to him in your heart. That way he will know what it is that you're going to, because the devil has ears too, and he's listening. So sometimes the devil will position stuff to you that you think coming from God. And if you don't have that discernment, you're going to be sucked in, because the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. He doesn't come to build up. Even if his temporary gift gives you what you're seeking, it ain't going to last in the long run. And so you got to know where your gift is coming from. And you also have to know where, um, what to do with it when you find it. Like, we see a lot of different stories because people share a lot of different things on this platform. They take you through their lives and show you what's going on. But a lot of times, it could be made up, y'all. It could be just what they're showing you that they want you to know. But when you find people that will really let you in and show you the good and the bad of what's going on, then those people you can tend to connect to. Sometimes those connections don't happen right away. It takes years of consistency, because, and I mean consistency. I mean years of consistency of showing you who they truly are. And that's because people are being blindsided by deception. That when the truth is staring them right in their face, they have a hard time recognizing the truth. And if they're looking through lens of deception, then all they will see is the lie, and the truth will evade from them. And so that's why you have to have trust in God, that He is going to show you and reveal it to you. You have to stay prayed up, especially in this day and time, y'all. And one door closing and another one opening, it ain't something new. It's something that has happened in every generation, in every person's lifespan, to us all. But it's happening for a reason. It's either happening to prepare you into your future, because if you stayed there, you wouldn't have grown from where you was. God knows all. So He will remove things out of your way that you probably rely on, right? He'll do that in order to position you so that way you could get the gifts that he needs you to have. And when I say gifts, it don't necessarily mean material things. Sometimes those gifts can be gift of wisdom. Sometimes those gifts can be gift of just acknowledging certain things that you probably couldn't acknowledge because you was in a certain position. And then sometimes we hold on to stuff that ain't really even doing us any good. It's not allowing us to grow. It's not allowing us to see things as though they were. And then sometimes we are moved on because God sees something in you that He needs to take to a different place to help other people. Um, and one thing about God is, when God got you on a mission, you ain't gonna get burned out. You ain't gonna get tired from this mission. No, you're not. You might take a couple of steps back and catch your breath, but you're gonna continue to move on for whatever mission that He has you on. Because when God got you on a mission, you ain't relying on self. You're relying on your Father to pull you through. And that's how you have to be in these times where things are coming against you in your life. Um, and know sometimes God send things to come against you if you are not in line with what He wants you to be. So that's again, that's where discernment has to be, even for you, because some people think God is just He gonna send all these beautiful things your way and all this prosperous stuff He got coming to you. Can He do that? Yes, He can. But He more so uses the people that don't have those things, or more so don't even want those things, because then when they get those things, then it can be as a testimony to those that are seeking for those. When your core is not grounded in material things, right? um, God can put you in a position where others can see stuff even you can't possibly even see. You know, people could actually look into your lives and see where who you are before you even see who you are sometimes. And that's all a part of God ordering your steps, moving you along in whatever journey that He has you on. So trust Him, trust in God that He has your best interest at heart. No matter if you are going through the trials and tribulations, no matter if it seems like everything is weighing you down, trust and believe in Him. One thing about the Lord, He's not going to put you in a position where He's not going to bring you out shining as pure gold. It's what's called you being tried and tested through the fire. He's putting you in that furnace so you can come out as pure gold. So just hold on to your faith. It's coming, y'all. He sees you. He hears your cries. He sees your work, and He will never leave you nor forsake you, even until the end of this world. So as always, be your brother and your sister's keeper. Keep God first. Trust and believe in Him, y'all. And toodles.